Welcome to Post University versus Farmingdale State. My name is Frisco, and looks like we're going to be getting into it in just a second. Now, this is for playoffs. This is playoffs right now for ECAC, so it is do or die right now. There's, no more leeway. You lose, you're out. So, a little bit on the line here, especially for Post. Last time Post went up against Farmingdale, they lost 0-2. Post lost. However, the first round, first set of matches was relatively close, but then when we got to round 2, things got a bit dicier. Essentially, there came a Luigi 9-stock. Really tough coming out of that. But assuming Post has kind of gotten their SDI situations kind of figured out between now and then, things could easily turn around. When you start having that big of a swing in a loss, you start to analyze the matchup a little closely, more closely, let's say. But we are going to start it right off with Asthmatic on Sephiroth versus K3 on Pokemon Trainer. At least I think. Yeah, we're going right into it. Now, Sephiroth, especially online, needs to be very careful with his buttons. Very strong character, extremely strong reach. The only problem with Sephiroth as, a general character is his buttons are relatively slow. He has a very quick option with Nair, but that's really it. Everything else takes a bit of a wind-up to kind of come out, and a lot of end lag. So Sephiroth needs to be very precise with these kind of long hitboxes. They don't have a lot of verticality to them unless you're just doing up air or something like that. So you have to keep your distance and really be careful how you kind of choose options. Gonna be switching out for Ivysaur right now, and here's the thing: Ivysaur has pretty big hitboxes as well, especially when it comes to down air and up air. Things where Sephiroth might have a tough time getting around. And at 86%, is looking a little red. So, wow, and that DI, that was such an early kill on Sephiroth. And that's another thing, Sephiroth is a very light character, so he doesn't have a lot of livability at higher percents. So you can get a lot going with Sephiroth, but you need to be careful at all times. You want to be opting for things like Nair or, distance side B a bit more often than a lot of your other moves, because Fair can be really punishable, so can back air. And right now, it's just leading up. Squirtle right now on K3 is dealing that percentage with those combos. Sephiroth is a big body. I like the idea, oh my god, can he make it back? Yep. That down air is so strong. If Sephiroth goes low, and his recovery is a bit middle when he tries to go for it, Ivysaur can easily punish that. Nice up smash, but the tip right there is going to be the weak hit. Up B was kind of the right move, but reading the air dodge in the wrong direction. Flame Breath is going to attack on quite a bit of damage too. Trying to read the spot dodge, but not a great option for that. Down B is going to send it, but Charizard's a big boy. Not going to be incredibly efficient at killing something of such high weight. And all of these hits that are happening right now on Sephiroth are the weak hits. Armor on up smash is going to take it, though, putting Asthmatic on the board. Again, when you're Sephiroth, you don't want to be heading in too quickly. You want to be very careful with your options. That was a really good down air. But it's the weak hit, so it's going to send out instead of straight down. Oh, yeah, and that DI. The Ivysaur's down throw and up B is going to be true in a lot of situations. I think it's DI dependent, but it will connect. And if you poorly DI that will kill super early. Putting Post down to 6 stocks with FSU still holding on to 8. FSU at 8. Post at 6. So, Pokemon Trainer is, because it's, Pokemon Trainer's 3 characters in one, very versatile on a wide variety of stages. Still, I think, generally, because Charizard is not going to be out on the field an incredible amount, only for when he needs to live or really snag a kill, it's primarily going to be Squirtle and Ivysaur for the most part. Ivysaur probably being the primary choice in a lot of situations. You generally want to think of it from that perspective. So I would probably go for a dual plat situation. I don't think you really want to be on a top middle platform against Ivysaur, who can just kind of fish out these up airs if you decide to stand on that middle platform. I don't think it's terribly beneficial. And then if Charizard does come out, you know, you probably want to be on a more level footing against him than being above him, because if you try to land on him, up smash is going to kind of intercept you as like an anti-air maneuver, and that move is super strong at killing. So I'd probably try to keep dual plats as open as much as possible. Pokemon Stadium 2. I probably wouldn't do things like Smashville with that middle platform, kind of sits in the middle. But yeah, bring Ivysaur probably to do like a dual plat. Or if you can be as flat as possible, it would give Squirtle an easier time with his combo setups and whatnot, but maybe Ivysaur is going to have a bit of a tougher time. And we're going to be seeing, we are going to be seeing Kenny on the Snake, which I think is a very solid choice for this. Granted, Ivysaur is going to be able to Razor Leaf through a lot of these grenade setups, and Squirtle at low percents is going to be really grab heavy on Snake. I would advise Kenny to stay on platform a bit more often against Squirtle, because if once Squirtle gets his grab, you get these combos that you see here, and that's a quick 60%. Unanswered for, Kenny's got to find something quick. And here's the thing, Kenny's kind of staying grounded, and that's fine against Ivysaur, but when you're against Squirtle, that's not gonna do it. Nice read on the shield. Oh, but the pop-up is going to miss the dash attack. Oh, this is such a tough situation for Kenny. Recovering high and mixing up for the low recovery. Mistiming the down smash on Squirtle right now. Ooh, into up tilt. I think he wanted up smash there. I could be wrong. Ivysaur's up tilt is not the greatest move ever. You rarely ever see it. It doesn't do a whole lot. So Kenny now needs to stay out, because Ivysaur can't kill unless he like commits. So it's one of those things where Kenny, I know Kenny likes to box and kind of mix it up, but he needs to stay out in this matchup. If he's going against Squirtle, he has to stay on a platform and stay away. If he's going against Ivysaur, he needs to generally stay away as well and kind of pop grenades and cover these options. Up throw into these rising up airs. The back hit's going to send him right in that back angle. Really nice C4, kind of trying to sticky him, but still going to catch it through that through the follow through. Again, the exact same kind of C4. That was really cool. Up tilt's not going to be quite enough to kill Charizard at this percent, I don't think. So I think one more dash attack will get my kill percent, and then up tilt will start doing something. Maybe start swinging it out now. It might be, that might have been just enough to get the kill percent off. I do like how Kenny's being a bit more patient now, though. Yeah, that's not going to be true. Really nice up tilt. Gonna collide right with that nair. Yeah. I know Kenny likes to box, but this is a matchup where he really can't afford to box. Even with Snake's tool that he has him, just Ivysaur's gonna kind of, you know, cut him out whenever he can. Oh, up the out of shield. That DI was so bad! It popped him up so quickly, but he could have lived that if he DI'd it a little differently. Nair, the back hit. Oh, Charizard's swings are so powerful, and I don't think he had enough time to air dodge there. But that up B is going to send Kenny right off the top, putting Post down to their last 3 stocks for this round, and FSU only down to 7. So 3. FSU down to 7. So 4 stock difference right now. I am assuming we're going to send in Great. I am assuming. That would make sense. So, now, the stage list, if you're coming from the perspective of Bowser, you probably want to think of it a little differently when you're Bowser. Assuming Great does want to play Bowser in this matchup. It's probably a little tough for Bowser to get in on things like Razor Leaf, and he can easily get grabbed by Squirtle. So it might be a little tough, but you probably still want to bring Pokemon Trainer to a tri-plat so that you can get the benefit of that middle platform. Because even though you're Bowser and you can get kind of caught up there if Ivysaur's trying to kind of, you know, fish for you when you land on it, I think Bowser does get the better deal out of the middle platform, especially when it comes to side B and being able to get those early kills. So I might want to bring in a Battlefield, a Yoshi story, or something like Smashville, where that middle platform is kind of a stationary position. Really get that going. But no, we are going to see Great bring it to a flatter stage with Town and City. Maybe, you know, once in a while we might see Bowser land on those side platforms when they do appear. But this is going to be a flatter stage. It's going to be a little tougher generally for Bowser to kind of get those side B kills. But, you know, this does allow Bowser to kind of work the ground a bit better. Into fair? Nope, in the DI in. That should have been an up air. Usually Great's really good at kind of calling those out. And here's the problem though. Squirtle's so quick, and I think he uses jump. Yep. And yep, that is going to be it. Yep. You can't hold... When you're Bowser, your recovery against Squirtle, you have to hold on to your jump, or else he can use, like, Water Gun to kind of push you right off. I don't know how that connected. That traded. The Bowser's up B on the top of it is typically disjointed. And here's kind of the problem when you do go to a flat stage. Oh, that's so tough. When you're on a flat stage, this gives Squirtle all the more opportunity to grab you. You're on an even level with him. So typically, when you're up against Squirtle, you want to be on a different plane as him, because then he has to commit to you. He has to jump up to you to get those grab situations. And now we're gonna get the battle of the big bodies. Both have incredible kill power. I really like that down air, stalling out the air dodge read. Oh, that could have been a punish, but needed to hold on to that a little longer. Wow, that almost killed. This Charizard does really like reading the options, either like spot dodge or some sort of attack, and the up smash can power through a lot of these things. And up smash is going to take it, putting Post down to their last stock in this first round. But Charizard's at 116, so this is a good opportunity for Great to kind of call this out right now. Not reading the jump right there. He's going to jump again. He's opting for jumps off ledge quite a bit as Charizard. With that extra jump, you feel a bit more comfortable doing that. Charizard is a big boy, so that side B is not going to be enough to take it. Up tilt will, though. Good stuff coming out of Great. Putting Post down to their last stock and FSU down to 6. So Great's got to do a lot right now. He really needs to go. He literally can't lose a single life at all. He needs to go through all of these players. I assume we're going to see Luigi. I feel like this would be a really good matchup for Luigi. That's my assumption, is what we're going to see. Luigi loves big bodies, such as, like, Bowser. It's super easy for him to get his 0 to death combos. So that is my guess of who we're going to see coming up out of from FSU. And if it is Luigi, I imagine Luigi's going to want to bring Bowser to as flat of a stage as possible. So I am kind of hoping that if there's that kind of level of foresight, if it is indeed a Luigi, that maybe Great bans things such as Final Destination. He bans things such as Town and City, even though he technically just won on it. Especially Bowser. I feel like Bowser just benefits from platforms. Side B in general, he really likes having that kind of general platform hanging around. So in any case, even if it's not Luigi, I would probably advise banning Final Destination, Town and City. Kalos being the exception, depending on the matchup. Because you can get super early kills if you're ledge trapping correctly. But you also put yourself at a disadvantage in neutral, generally, when you're Bowser on Kalos. So, you know, in some situations, you leave Kalos open, but in a lot of them, I would still ban Kalos. So, like, maybe banning those 3. And it's indeed Luigi. This is going to be very, very tough in general for Bowser. Bowser would almost rather take the early percent instead of getting 0 to death. And we're on 50! Oh, no! Bowser's got to be jumping. He needs to jump so hard to avoid these 0 to deaths. Alright, let's go. I take it. I would actually take the fireball hit to take that damage so you can more easily SDI out of the combos. Alright. I think now you're at alright, now you're at a percent where the 0 to death combos don't work as well. So yeah, now okay. He's SDing I out now, so this is good. Oh, recovering way too low. Yep. And that's going to be it. When you're off stage as Bowser, especially against a character that has a downer spike like that, you cannot afford to have any mishaps. But that is going to put FSU up 1 over Post. And that's going to reset the bracket. Now, as bad as that was actually not a bad start for Great for a lot of reasons. Sometimes I will intentionally, when I play against Luigi's, sometimes I intentionally fly into their fireballs. And the reason being is the 0 to death combos that Luigi has are a lot stronger when you are at 0. When you have like maybe 20-ish to 30 even 15% will affect the combo a little bit. That little bit of percent makes it all the more easier for you to fall out of the initial hits in some ways, especially if you're SDIing. So sometimes you want to take that percent. As Banjo, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take Grenade and I'll hold on to it just so I do a little bit of percent on myself. Because Banjo's a heavy character, that little bit of percent means a lot in falling out of those combos. So that wasn't a bad start. As long as you're not getting the 0 to death off the start, that's fine. It's only when he got off stage, he wasted his jump, and then he had to up B, and that's when, you know, things kind of started falling out of hand. And now we're getting a random. So now Kenny is going to be leading this one, and Def is going to be playing Marth. Now, jeez. So Snake versus Marth. I guess we're playing it. Okay. Up tilt. Yep. I do think Kenny will have a bit of an advantage here. Marth does have the ability to kind of zone out a bit decently with his kind of tippers. And this Marth does indeed seem to have a good sense of spacing and whatnot. But still. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Good, good. Up B. Yeah, flubbing the recovery a bit. Yeah. You hate to see it. Now, I will say some of these up smashes at ledge, very good follow-up from the grenade and up smash. Dash attack. It's leg colliding with sword. It's so funny to see. Now again, this is definitely one of those characters where Kenny can opt to just kind of stay away and without a whole lot of fear. He just, again, as I always say, Snake does not like getting grabbed. A lot of Snake's setups generally fall apart the second he gets grabbed. So, as long as you're staying mobile and off the ground, you're in a good position against a lot of the swordies in this game. Now we're getting close to down throw up tilt percents, just a little bit more. You have to get to at least 159. Back throw. Oh yeah, but that's gonna be a frame trap. Nice grenade, covering that option. Cooking the grenade a little bit. Oh yeah, going for those grabs. Kenny's trying to feel a little safe and shield right now. Catching these landings. Those sliding F tilts. Neutral get up tilt. No, F tilt's definitely going to take that. Now, again, Snake can make a lot of worth off these percents. I would say now we're at the point where Kenny should stay in shield a lot more to rack up these percents, because Marth has an up throw that can kill, but it's kind of a later percent. It's not the most solid throw, so I think you're better off just kind of staying in shield, letting Marth kind of interact with these grenades a bit. Oh yeah, air dodge. Yep, air dodge. Good air dodge. Because if you're holding on the grenade, you don't want to pop up and, you know, die to it. Neutral get up. Yep. F throw, up throw. Back. Good DI backwards. Yep, good back throw. A little greedy, though. I like that kind of stuffing out that jump. Oh, misspacing the up tilt. Very good read, but not quite on the spacing. Yeah, Kenny's really got to take it slow here. That was a really good jump to kind of avoiding that grab. Really good down tilt, down air. Oh, that back air. Yeah, you generally don't want to land on Marth too hard, because he has really good out of shield options, and he can kind of, with that disjoint, he can kind of interact with you as on your way down. Kenny's doing a decent job slowing it down. It's just he's got to slow it down even more. Very good up tilt. Really like that. So now Kenny at 80%. Snake can make a lot of worth off these stocks. Can Kenny hold on to this long enough to get this going? No, that's going to kill. Oh, not quite. Again, Marth's tippers are so strong. He can kill super early. Especially on heavy characters sometimes, too, because they're so big they can get hit by the large hurt box more often. Slow it down, Kenny. You're doing good right now. You need to see more grenade coming out of this, though. Really good up smash. I don't think he has a jump. How did that... Wow, I can't believe that up tilt hit so high on that platform. That's crazy. Kenny did a really good job turning that around, especially from that recovery off the start. But that is still going to put Post behind 1 stock. Post down to 6 and FSU down to 7. Now, what I want to know is how random works in the rule set. Does he stay on Marth? BK, do you know how that works? How does random work in the rule set? Oh, there's a cooldown? Is it because of, oh, hold on, I'm going to turn this off. Alright. Is the cooldown off now? Let me know if the cooldown's off. Okay, awesome, perfect. So yeah, he's staying Marth. Okay, now, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this generally. I think Sephiroth can definitely make this work, but again, Sephiroth has like slow winding attacks. He needs to be careful about every single choice he makes, and he can really carry stocks away. But especially Marth, Marth can kind of throw stuff out sometimes, and it just works, especially with like landed up air and stuff like that. And Sephiroth, you can't. You need to use Nair. Oh, I really like that grab though. Ooh, like that up air too. Good job canceling that. I agree. Up air and up tilt. Nice roll. No, yeah, you can't go off stage against Marth. You can't go off stage against characters like Marth and Lucina unless you know you can get that edge guard, because then you would get reversaled so hard when they return. It's really hard to tech their up B if you collide into it. Nice jab. Don't roll in. It's fine. This is still looking fine for Asthmatic right now. No, that's gonna get punished. How come he didn't go anywhere? He didn't have wing. How come that didn't send him anywhere? That was such a funny interaction. I mean, we take those. So, putting FSU down to 5. Down to 6, rather. And Post down to 5. Okay. I gotta set that back. One to the right. There we go. Alright. So now, good stuff coming out of Asthmatic. Really like the Sephiroth. Really good stuff. So, now, if you're Sephiroth, oh, jeez. Where do you want to go as Sephiroth? You probably like Triplats, because then you can have an easier time killing people with up air off the top if they decide to kind of stand up there a little bit. Though it's probably a little harder to land too. You probably want a dual platform. I don't know. I don't think Sephiroth's moveset denies him anything specific on a specific stage. He probably does well overall. It's really just a matter of like how slow can you make the match go as Sephiroth? How much of a distance can you keep your opponent at bay? How much can you force them to try and, you know, make mistakes like jumping in on you, and then you punish with like a Nair, or, you know, a reversed up air, you know, as they come back, or you intersect with like a back air. and things of that sort. But when you're playing general neutral as Sephiroth, you need to rely so hard on, like, pretty much your non-sword moves. Your side Bs, your neutral air. It's really side B and neutral air. Maybe occasional down tilt to kind of cross up your opponent's shield and whatnot. But then F tilt to try and seal the deal at ledge. Now, here's a matchup I think... Oh, I don't even know. This is probably even. Sora versus Sephiroth. I mean, their counters both mess each other up pretty hard. But here's another thing, is Sora can kind of throw out these moves and do really well, where Sephiroth needs to really take it slow. And I will say Sora's range isn't... I mean, it's pretty massive. Compared to Sephiroth, not nearly as massive. So if you keep Sora out, it's not the worst ever. I'm okay with that side B. It depends, though. Down tilt, gonna pop him right up. That's another thing. Sephiroth's up smash covers so many options. And that down B sends so far. Oh, trying to read the roll, and it almost works. Just misspacing a little bit. I really like these down Bs. Really good choices. Really good choices for combo breakers, especially in a character like Sora who loves these combos and kind of wants to throw them out willy-nilly. Really good low recovery. Yeah, that's going to get punished really hard. I think Sephiroth can actually stand at ledge and down B to punish Sora's recovery, no matter how he kind of approaches with it. Really nice. Sora's good. Oh, yeah. Going for the read on the ice. Oh, and reading the air dodge to the other side of the platform. That's so unfortunate. Putting post down to the last 3 stocks. And that's the thing. If Sora is going to be in your face, it's so hard to kind of deal with it as Sephiroth. Especially online. Sephiroth has so much going for him, especially when it comes to like ledge trapping and general kill potential. But you need to like take your time, and the second somebody gets in, it becomes tough for Sephiroth to kind of deal with those options, because he doesn't have great out of shield options. He has the Nair, which is good enough, but he really needs to... It's really a character where his spacing is everything. His timing is everything. It means all the more when getting those general setups. So this is leaving great right now as the last stronghold on this. And against a character like Sora, he's Bowser's combo food. Bowser can deal with it. I mean, Sora's light. Bowser's going to kill him much earlier. And again, I would still bring Sora to like a tri-plat if I could. I know Sora probably gets a decent amount off that middle platform, but still, Bowser probably gets all the more. And if Bowser can kind of navigate himself on these platforms to avoid like grab situations, grab combo follow-ups, it's probably going to prove better for him. And here we go. Now, Gray is usually really good at clutching out a lot of these back airs for some early kills. And this is the time where Post needs to do it. They need to reset this right now. 3, 2, 1, and again, we're going to Town and City. There's something about Gray. He loves these flatter stages. That's not going to be able to get punished. Sora is floaty, so it's a little harder for him to like punish things quickly. His mobility's not the best. Oh yeah, dropping shield a little too early. Those combos are going to do quite a bit. Up B. Dash attack not going to connect. That back air is going to send him right back off. I like this shield at ledge. And very nice side B. Going to pop him right up. He's going to try. Yep, going for the cheese. I knew it the second he was going into that platform. But he's not going to return. He's not going to return from that though. Really rare kind of recovery flub from Sora. He usually can recover from wherever he wants. I like Great taking it kind of slowly. Nice job jumping instead of air dodging. The Sora really likes to go for those air dodge reads. Oh, yeah, mistiming that up a little bit. Oh. Great's doing a really good job holding on to these stocks right now, though. Making a lot of worth happen right now. Good side B, gonna pop him up for a quick 80% right now. Shield, 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 shield. Yep, good shield. Oh my god, these options. Take your time, Great. You're doing good. Oh yeah, when you do get stuck on that platform, that up air is gonna be so tough to deal with. Down air not quite strong enough to take it on Sora. He's light, but not that light. Flub recovery? Nope, making it. Oh, that's so tough right now. And fair, not quite strong enough still. No, don't go off stage against Sora. Oh my god. Yeah, that should take it. Wow, that DI is so good. So good. Nope, going right through that up tilt. And again, the second up tilt is going to take it. Now, the moment of truth. Great really needs to hold on to this stock. He can't afford to lose it. That's a punish. Fair? Good fair. Really nice fair. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Those situations are so tempting to go off and try and intersect it, but when you're Bowser against Sora, you really don't want to go for them. So I really appreciate Great holding on to that and kind of giving that foresight. Oh, jump. I think he still has his jump. I don't think he used it. Footstool. Nice back throw. Neutral air dodge. Yes! This is so tense right now. Great really needs to hold on to this stock. Yeah! Stock gets taken, putting FSU down to their last 3 and Post down to 2. I really wasn't really talking that much. I was so stressed out with what was going on screen. Alright. So it's gonna be Luigi. Dude, Kenshiro's always our hero. It's gonna be Luigi. Don't let Luigi get on a flat stage. Come on. Not again. Don't let Luigi have FD. Don't let Luigi have Kalos or anything like that. You need to ban all of the flat stages as much as you can. Or else, you know, you just can't. You need to bring him to like a tri-plat. If you can. You're probably going to end up on something like a dual plat or a single plat, but I would rather take that than bring him to like some sort of flat stage. I don't think Kenshiro can allow anything like that. He is SDIing, though. We do know he'd be SDIing, so he can definitely follow others 0 to deaths. And this is it. Post really needs to reset this now. Great needs to turn this around. And what stage are we playing on? What did he leave open? Please not FD. Alright, on PS2, this is a good choice. This is a good choice. Really good option. So, Bowser needs to really play the punish game here. He needs to stay out until Luigi decides to throw an option. I would take that fireball. I would take the hit. Because then if you, yeah, DI, come on, SDI, SDI, SDI. Very good. Very good. SDIing right out of it. Oh, that's so, okay, here's another thing. Luigi Hurricane is a frame 1 option with armor. So if your combos aren't true, he'll just fall right out of them, and he'll punish you for it. So sometimes you're better off just getting the single hit and punishing what comes after. The weak hit of Dare isn't going to send him right out. Not going to get the kill. Very nice Nair. Yeah, and here's the thing. If you get punished, you can't go for like these 2 hits against Luigi sometimes. Sometimes you really just need to get the 1, and then that's it. Kind of like the next level of attack. Really nice down air. Ooh. That plunger is so tough to deal with sometimes. You just need to be away as far as you can. Yeah, back. That's a 0 to death right here. Yep. Good SDI. This is so tough, though. Already at 52%, and still you need to go through 2 more stocks after this one. Oh my god. This is so tough. I do like the patience coming out of Great, though. This is really good. Like, this is a lot better than the last time that he had this matchup. Really good up smash, running right underneath that aerial option. And here's the thing. Now, it's like not as bad, because now you're at a... Oh my god, that was actually really cool. Now you're at percents where Luigi can't 0 to death you. So, you do have options, even though you might die to something random. You just gotta be patient against him, because he needs to get close on you to get the kill. Oh my god, that dash attack lingers so much. Yep. Alright. So now, Kenshiro can steal this. Kenshiro can steal this. You just need to be so patient. Oh, the weak hit! No, you can't punish that. Oh. Good flame. Keeping him away. Up B. Good, good. Patience. Dash attack gonna punish the lack of tech. I really like the back spacing. Sometimes you just need to back away. Oh my god, that dash attack is gonna start killing in a second. Really good up B. Kind of stalling it out a little bit. Oh. And the Hurricane's gonna take it. DI out. We're living. So Bowser at 161. He's a big boy. That's punished. Yep. Up smash out of shield is gonna take it. Really good effort coming out of Great. But unfortunately, it is going to be going to FSU. That is super tough. As Bowser, you need to be that patient. You really do. So I really appreciate what Kenshiro was doing in that. Well, I see a lot of growth in that matchup. Really good SDI, falling out of the combos, really trying to outspace Luigi as much as he can. It was a good showing. It was a really good showing on that last bit. But unfortunately, that is going to be going to FSU. So, Post is out, but they had a really good season with this. They had a very strong season. Really good stuff coming out of from them this year. And yeah. Well, might be seeing a few more matches, I guess. I might want to hop in the rotation too. But yeah, that is going to be going to FSU, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1. And it's like, for the matches tonight, it was really... I do think it was a matter of spacing in a lot of the stuff. Like, a lot of the spacing, Post could have, like, some better spacing, but it was just generally a lot of these characters with, like, really strong spacing tools or really strong combo potential. That was really kind of suffocating Post in many ways. Because Kenny likes to box as Snake, and sometimes it will work out for him, but against, like, characters that can space really well and keep him away, Snake can't necessarily deal with that terribly well. So it's just some of those things. Like, when you take it as you come with it, We are going to see Kenshiro hopefully get a little bit of the experience in against Sora. That air dodge. He can recover from that, though. I think down air, if Kenshiro decides to do down air, he would have taken that stock. I'm pretty sure. But that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us for the season. We'll see you guys next time. I've been Frisco. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.